Thank you for joining us for our Black History program today. We hope you be blessed. As you can see, Mount Sinai Gospel Tabernacle has a rich history. So we are going to be celebrating our past and preparing for our future. Thank you.
Black is Beautiful by Sharon D. Brown Rogers. Black is. Black is as beautiful as a bed of milky white clouds. Black is as beautiful, as soft as a newborn baby hair. Black is as beautiful as standing up for what is right. Black is as beautiful as trying on your grandmother's classy hats. Black is as beautiful as you and I saying hi. Black is as beautiful as two sisters walking hand in hand. Black is as beautiful as wading in a pond on a hot summer day. Black is as beautiful as holding your baby for the very first time. Black is as beautiful as saying, I miss you. Black is as beautiful as going fishing with your dad. Black is as beautiful as calling your mother on her birthday. Black is as beautiful as two brothers playing basketball. Black is as beautiful as braiding your sister's hair. Black is as beautiful as grandpa taking you to the park. Black is as beautiful as the sweet sound of a saxophone playing. Black is as beautiful as eating mom's never-fail caramel cake. Black is as beautiful as the bright rising sun. Black is as beautiful as a simple kiss placed on the forehead. Black is as beautiful as lilies on Easter morning. Black is as beautiful as saying, I love you. Black is me, and I am beautiful.
Thank you, Sister Christy Holly, for that beautiful poem. A few years ago, I had the opportunity to visit St. Louis, Missouri. And of course, one of the biggest attractions is the Gateway Arch. And when you're in the top of the arch, you can see various sights in the city. One that caught my attention was what's called the Old Courthouse. And the Old Courthouse was the start of one of the most controversial decisions in American history. You see, the 1857 Dred Scott versus Sanford Supreme Court case started here. This case said that Black Americans, whether free or enslaved, were not citizens of the United States and was not overturned until the 14th Amendment after the Civil War. However, the legacy of that case lasted a long time, with subsequent cases like Plessy versus Ferguson and Jim Crow laws that lasted for decades in this country. Let us never forget.
My name is Deborah Selby, and I shall render a poem by Paul Laurence Dunbar. He was born on June the 27th, 1872, and he died February 9th, 1906. He was an American poet, a novelist, and a short story writer in the late 19th and 20th century. He was born in Dayton, Ohio, to parents who were enslaved. And he started his writing career in poems. His first poem was done when he was 16. So one of the ones that I would like to read for you is called We Wear the Mask by Paul Laurence Dunbar. We wear the mask that grins and lies. It hides our cheeks and shade our eyes. This debt we paid to human guile. With torn and bleeding hearts we smile and mouthed with myriad subtleties. Why should the world be overwise in counting all our tears and sighs? Nay, let them only see us while we wear the mask. We smile, but oh great Christ, our cries to thee from tortured souls arise. We sing, but oh the day is vile beneath our feet and the long mile. But let the world dream otherwise. We wear the mask. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Deborah Selby, for that beautiful poem. We will now have another presentation by our own Minister Siobhan Ruffin.
Let America be America again. Let it be the dream it used to be. Let it be the pioneer on the plains seeking a home where he himself is free. America, never was America to me. Let America be the dream the dreamers dreamed. Let it be that great strong land of love, where never kings connive nor tyrants scheme, that any man be crushed by one above. Hmm. It never was America to me. Oh, let my land be a land where liberty is crowned with no false patriotic wreath, but opportunity is real and life is free. Equality is in the air we breathe. There's never been any equality for me, nor freedom in this homeland of the free. Say, who are you that mumbles in the dark? And who are you that draws your veil across the stars? I am the poor white, fooled and pushed apart. I am the Negro bearing slavery scars. I am the red man driven from the land. I am the immigrant clutching the hope I seek and finding only the same old stupid plan of dog eat dog, of mighty crush the weak. I am the young man, full of strength and hope, tangled in that ancient endless chain of profit, power, gain, of grab the land, of grab the gold, of grab the ways of satisfying need, of work the men, of take the pay, of owning everything for one's own greed. I am the farmer, bondsman to the soil. I am the worker sold to the machine. I am the Negro, servant to you all. I am the people, humble, hungry, mean. Hungry yet today despite the dream. Beaten yet today, oh pioneers. I am the man who never got ahead, the poorest worker bartered through the years. Yet I'm the one who dreamt our basic dreams. In the old world, we're still a serf of kings who dreamt their dreams so strong, so brave, so true, that even yet its mighty daring sings. In every brick and stone, in every fur turn, that made America the land it has become. Oh, I'm the man who sailed those early seas in search of what I meant to be my home. For I'm the one who left dark Ireland's shores and Polland's plains and England's grassy lea, and torn from black Africa's strand, I came to build a homeland for the free. The free? Who said the free? Not me. Surely not me. The millions of relief today? The millions shut down when we strike? The millions who have nothing for our pay? For all the dreams we've dreamed, and all the songs we've sung, and all the hopes we've held, and all the flags we've hung? The millions who have nothing for our pay, except the dream that almost died today. Oh, let America be America again, that land that never has been yet, and yet must be, the land where every man is free, the land that's mine, the poor man's, Indian's, Negro, me. Who made America? Whose sweat and blood, whose faith and pain, whose hand at the foundry, whose plow in the rain, must bring back our mighty dream again? Sure, call me any ugly name you choose. The steel of freedom does not stain. For those who live like leeches on people's lives, we must take back our land again, America. Oh yes, I say it plain. America never was America to me, and yet I swear this oath, America will be. Out of the rack and ruin of our gangster death, the rape and rot of graft, sleep, and lies, we, the people, must redeem the land, the mines, the plants, the rivers, the mountains, and the endless plain. All, all the stretch of this great green state, and make America again.
The other day was Hero Day at the high school, and I chose Shirley Chisholm. She was the first African American woman elected to Congress, and she ran for a major party ticket's nomination for president. She believed in being unbossed and unbought, and she will forever go down in American history as someone who had confidence and integrity. We will now have a reading from Sister Diane Davis.
Good afternoon. My name is Diane Davis, and I will be giving you a brief reading as to what it would be like if there were no blacks in this world. This is a story of a little boy named Theo who woke up one morning and asked his mother, "Mom, what if there were no black people in the world?" Well, his mother thought about this for a moment, and then she said, "Son, follow me around today, and let's just see what it would be like if there were no black people in the world." Mom said, "Now, go get dressed, and we will get started." Theo ran to his room to put on his clothes and shoes. His mother took one look at him and said, "Theo, where are your shoes? And those clothes are all wrinkled. I must iron them." However, when she reached for the ironing board, it was no longer there. You see, Sarah Boone, a black woman, invented the ironing board. And Jan E. Metzlinger, a black man, invented the shoe lacing machine. "Oh well," she said, "please go and do something to your hair." Theo ran to his room to comb his hair, but the comb was not there. You see, Walter Sammons, a black man, invented the comb. Theo decided to just brush his hair, but the brush was not there. You see, Lydia O. Newman, a black female, invented the brush. Well, this was a sight. No shoes, wrinkled clothes, hair a mess. Even Mom's hair, without the hair care of the inventions of Madam C.J. Walker, well, you get the picture? Mom told Theo, "Let's do our chores around the house and then take up a trip to the grocery store." Theo's job was to sweep the floor. He swept and swept and swept. When he reached for the dustpan, it was not there. You see, Lord P. Ray, a black man, invented the dustpan. So he swept his pile of dirt over in the corner and left it there. He then decided to mop the floor, but the mop was gone. You see, Thomas W. Stewart, a black man, invented the mop. Theo yelled to his mom, "Mom, I'm not having any luck." "Well, son," she said, "let me finish washing these clothes, and we will prepare a list for the grocery store." Then she went to put the clothes in the dryer, but it was not there. You see, George T. Salmon, a black man, invented the clothes dryer. Mom asked Theo to go get a pencil and some paper to prepare their list for the market. So Theo ran for the paper and pencil, but notice the pencil lead was broken. Well, he was out of luck because John Love, a black man, invented the pencil sharpener. Mom reached for a pen, but it was not there because William Purvis, a black man, invented the fountain pen. As a matter of fact, Lee Birdrich invented the typewriting machine, and W.A. Lovett, the advanced printing press. Theo and his mother decided to just go ahead to the market. Well, when Theo opened the door, he noticed the grass was as high as he was tall. You see, John Burr, a black man, invented the lawnmower. They made the way over to the car and found that it just wouldn't go. You see, Richard Spikes, a black man, invented the automatic gear shift, and Joseph Gamble invented the supercharged system for internal combustion engines. They also noticed that the few cars that were moving were running into each other and having wrecks because there was no traffic signals. You see, Garrett A. Morgan, a black man, invented the traffic light. Well, it was getting late, so they walked to the market, got their groceries, and returned home. Just when they were about to put away the milk, eggs, and butter, they noticed the refrigerator was gone. You see, John Standard, a black man, invented the refrigerator. So they just left the food on the counter. By this time, Theo noticed he was getting mighty cold. Mom went to turn up the heat. And what do you know? Alice Parker, a black female, invented the heating furnace. Even in the summertime, they would have been out of luck because Frederick Jones, a black man, invented the air conditioner. It was almost time for Theo's father to arrive home. He usually takes the bus, but there was no bus because its precursor was the electric trolley, invented by another black man, Albert R. Robinson. He usually takes the elevator from his office on the 20th floor, but there was no elevator because Alexander Miles, a black man, invented the elevator. He also usually dropped off the office mail at a nearby mailbox, but it was no longer there because Philip Downing, a black man, invented the letter drop and counseling machine. Theo and his mother sat at the kitchen table with their heads in their hands. When the father arrived, he asked, "Why are you sitting in the dark?" Why? Because Lewis Howard Latimer, a black man, invented the filament within the light bulb. Theo quickly learned more about what it would be like if there were no black people in the world, especially if he were ever sick and needed blood. Dr. Charles Drew, a black scientist, found a way to preserve and store blood, which led to his starting the world's first blood bank. Well, what if a family member had to have heart surgery? This would not have been possible without Dr. Daniel Hale Williams, a black doctor, who performed the first open heart surgery. So, if you ever wonder, like Theo, where would we be without black people? Well, it's pretty plain to see. We would still be sitting in the dark.
Alone. by Maya Angelou. Laying thinking last night how to find my soul a home where water is not thirsty and bread loaf is not stone. I came up with one thing, and I don't believe I'm wrong, that nobody, but nobody, can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone, nobody, but nobody can make it out here alone. There are some millionaires with money they can't use. The wise run like banshees, let their children sing the blues. They've got expensive doctors to cure their heart of stone. But nobody, not nobody, can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone, nobody, but nobody can make it out here alone. Now, if you listen closely, I'll tell you what I know. Storm clouds are gathering. The winds are gonna blow. The race of men is suffering, and I can hear their moan, 'cause nobody, but nobody, can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone, nobody, but nobody, can make it out here alone.
I got a feeling everything's gonna be alright.
Oh,
I got a feeling everything's gonna be alright.
oh,
I got a feeling everything's gonna be alright.
be alright, be alright, be alright.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us in our celebration of Black History Month in 2022.